Here's something that's crazy. Imagine eating something and then you can't stop farting for the rest of your life.
I feel like I may have done this.
Like the Impossible Burger.
This is the reason why.
The Impossible Burger.
That happened to me.
Oh.
This goes all the way back to 2017. So several years ago, an unnamed man visited a Christmas market and he got himself a ham roll from one of the vendors, just like a ham sandwich, I think, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a decision he's been paying for with his ass ever since.
What did ham do to him?
Lawyer Robert Parkin is representing the guy who's seeking over $240,000 in this lawsuit over bad ham. Not only does this man claim that he suffered intensive digestive distress, he was bedridden for 5 weeks, but since then he has had unbelievably bad, non-stop flatulence that's still affecting him years later.
So he had bad ham, like he had some
was
bad.
like the ham rotten or something.
He believes that salmonella or E. coli are to blame, but the ham seller is denying any responsibility. He said that one ham sandwich has changed his life. He has non-stop farts ever since he had it. He never had an issue before.
I guess we really dodged a bullet, at least, because when Dave got that street meat, he could have just been farting nonstop and uncontrollable, disgusting farts. So,
Yeah.
I would have had to leave the show.
yeah, thank God you just got
Couldn't have done
sick and weren't farting.
You can't work with a superfarter.
I love that title.
It's Superfarter!
Oh, my God. I mean, there's an upside and a downside, I guess, to it. You're known as a super farter. Upside, you have super farts. Downside.
No, you don't. There's no upside to Superfarter. There's no upside.
No upside.
I mean, it's probably worth a lot of money to not be able to ever trust ham again.
That's devastating in itself, Andy.
I couldn't imagine a life where I didn't trust ham.
Oh, my God.
So the father was hit by stomach cramps, fever, vomiting, and diarrhea within hours of eating the ham roll and was bedridden for 5 weeks. But then he's been afflicted with regular and uncontrollable flatulence that wakes him up at night and embarrasses him in public ever since.
Right, so he's lost the control, basically, of his ass.
Yeah, he's a mess. He can't sleep.
So, like, whereas I can fight it and hold a fart through pain and through whatever it would take, his just gets to a point and it just bubbles out. It just bubbles out.
Even after the sickness subsided, his stomach was still making awkward churning noises in his gut. And he continues to suffer from excessive flatulence, which causes him a great deal of embarrassment.
His lawyer even had to charge him more money because of it.
Okay, hold on a second.
We've added a $500 fart fee. Sorry.
So the ham place has come forward and they were like, oh, like we didn't find anything. But then they checked.
Admitted
Yeah.
they found E. coli on a knife, but no salmonella.
E. coli's no fun on a knife. That means there's poop on the knife. How did your knife get poop? Well, we know. Some guy touched his own butt.
The case is now going to go to trial, so the farter's going to have to take the stand. You farted up, right? You farted up in court.
Dave.
Chuck, if it's you and you're suing,
yeah,
you're going to blow ass through that entire court proceeding
and if you're
be
my lawyer,
totally embarrassed by it.
And if you're my lawyer, I expect you to get me ice cream, a Fiber One
What's
bar.
going to make you fart?
And a can of beans. And then you
all
put
the
me on that.
fartiest foods.
Oh, then you put me up there on that stand.
And I'm going to place a microphone gently down beside your chair.
Yes.
To amplify but when you do it, I want to see you react like it's really upsetting you.
I will.
Okay?
I'll cry.
Give me a shot. Let me see one.
God!
That's it.
No!
That's it.
God!
You really sell it.
I need 200,000.
You'll get way
We need
more.
some more emotion. More emotion.
Oh, my God.
More sadness.
He needs more coaching.
Fart coaching?
Yeah,
Think about
that was my
more.
first.
More destroyed pairs of underwear.
More believable.
Think about all the laundry you have to do with all the skid marks.
Skid marks. Listen, it's just I want to have control over that for as long as I can. To me, it's one of the first things that'll go on you. And
It'd be funny if they had to practice like him freaking out by putting ham in front of him. You know? So
oh
he'd
yeah.
prove his fear of ham. I need more fear.
Yeah.
Dad farts for 5 years after a dodgy ham roll.
Ham roll. Life's never been the same since that ham roll.
Listen, I'd eat that
my
ham
God.
roll. Are you kidding
I'd
me
eat it
right now?
right now
hard
at
to be mad
a
at it.
risk
I know,
of
I'm
life
not.
farts.
Yeah,
Can't
I'd
be
even,
mad at that.
I might even deal with farting.
I will say, though, if it's legit, that is life-changing. If I just can't stop farting again,
It's terrible.
like it could affect it affects your relationship.
Yeah.
If you're single, good luck getting a lady.
Well,
And you hope you have a partner by then because she's just going to have to grin and bear it.
I feel like ladies have been dealing with us farting
Yeah,
for a
but we
long
can
time.
stop.
Yeah, but not
We can stop,
nonstop.
and it's
Yeah.
not nonstop, and it's
True.
not disgustingly smelly as well.
Yeah, mine's pretty
Right.
controlled, and it's never very, very welcome in the house.
No,
Yeah.
usually not.
Yeah, no, it's not.
And your job, depending on what it is, that won't fly.
Yeah.
No.
You can't be a waiter. You can't do customer service. You can't sit in a room with people like this at a business meeting,
Imagine
in a boardroom.
Imagine any one of us we're all just trying to do our deal, but just every once in a while the big loud fart goes off.
It wouldn't. It couldn't. It can't.
And I know when it would go off, it'd be like right in the middle of the most serious thing that we've ever talked about on this show. And then it would go off
And then
and we'd be
lead
like,
to uproarious laughter.
I know. And then
Somebody would talk about
the end of the show.
Yeah, it's
dying
in the
relative.
Exactly.
show.
I'm sorry.
Was that the sound he made when he
I
passed?
didn't mean it.
So
Jeez.
his day in court is still to come, and we'll see if they side with the lifetime farter or not.